Okay, for KI 214, for those that weren't there on Thursday last week, which by the way was our last day of class on campus, so we'll be doing remote till the end of the semester, and we really only have we have this week plus 2 weeks after, and then we had that finals week. So I was going to try to play catch up, but we've abandoned the kettlebell swing and the Olympic lifting, but we've replaced it with non try to as much non-equipment stuff as possible. So we started with push-ups and with the single leg squat. Now, push ups are going to be more of a muscular endurance aspect, and the single leg squat's more of a performance component. But what we're going to do is we're going to use this as an example for how do you do some online coaching. So, how would you kind of communicate? And so I cheated a little bit because we had our time together on Wednesday or last Thursday to introduce the exercise. But we're going to go through this first, and then what we'll do is I'll just pick a random like body weight exercise that we can do at home that will go through the whole steps of the coaching process in terms of like introduction to the exercise, benefits, trying to get them to do it. And it'll be a challenge for me too because I don't think I've done online coaching before where I've done a little bit of hey, show me what's going on and we've talked and discussed, but I'd say like 99% of my time, 99.9% of my time is done in person where I can touch and do different things. So it'll be a growing aspect for me. So you'll see some of the mistakes maybe I make and we'll change some things up a little bit. But the reason why we're doing this is that this is the future of training, right? The ability to be able to work remotely, particularly how we're going to be working next semester with our clients. But the reason why I'm excited about our situation for next year with the personal training practicum is that it's going to force people to kind of do an online aspect. And I'm glad it happened last semester. But I mean, that's where people are making like big money, like 200-300 bucks a month per person for programming. And let's say you're just doing 15 people, that's good. That's $1,500 a month. That's good money, cash that's coming in for you to create exercise programs based on things we talked about, but then also the ability to make sure people are doing the right thing. And so it's going to be them taking recordings, you making some comments, so you can do it asynchronous, or you can do it synchronous where you're taught and you can coach them through it. And so we're going to do both. We'll do asynchronous where people are taking videos, and that's what we're going to do with you guys with the single leg squat. So you guys are going to do your single leg squat. You'll take a video of that, upload it, and then we'll do some coaching. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to go through everybody, but I'll pick certain areas, some of the cueing components. And then I had asked you guys too to pick out some exercises that you want to maybe work on. So like your squat or deadlift, or so if you can create the video and send it, that would be fine. And all of this will be done, I think YouTube or Odyssey or BitChute, I think any platform you want, as long as you can host your video on there. And all you got to do is provide a link. You submit your links, and then I can review them in that capacity. For our, if we do synchronous, we'll do it within WebEx, and you'll have your camera set up with your computer by whatever you're at, your home gym, and you will do your video or your phone to do that. So, any questions on that stuff? So out of the two classes, KI and 231, very little change in terms of what we're going to do for the rest. We're just not going to be doing the labs, most of the labs, but we did most of what we needed to do. KI and 214 is dramatically different, and we were kind of in the hole a little bit from the 2-3 weeks that we're off when we had the quarantine, and then so this is the one we're going to be kind of picking up the scraps as we go along. So we'll still try to make it as fun as possible, but there won't be any major consequences to it either. Any questions, any comments, any concerns, any side conversations? I always do that. I always stop the recording and intend it. It's only, this one was only, it's going to be 4 minutes long. So, all right.